Hi, and welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today I wanted to show you my latest tote bag. Now, I was watching Witney Sews, and she has a great tutorial about a little bag that has the drawstring top, and I'm going to put the link in because this is what I based mine on. But I exploded mine. I made mine huge. I added all sorts of pockets. So let me show you what I did. First of all, let me show you the bottom. The bottom is actually an oval. Alright, it's kind of crinkly. I didn't press it. It's an oval, and I use this nice bright red color and a really stiff interfacing. So that's the one thing I changed on hers. The other thing I changed, well, besides the size, is I added these pleated pockets. Now, to do the pleated pockets, you want your material to be, I started with mine being twice as long as the whole outside circumference of my bag. That way I knew I had plenty, and I made mine have the red inside lining and then just the outside fabric. So you take your fabric, and whether you want it two colors or one, you start by sewing a seam across the top to hold your two pieces together. Then to start your fabric, you start by deciding how big you want your pocket and how deep you want the pleat here to be. Okay, so when you're starting on this side, you want to skip over enough so that you can get it in your side seam, and then you take and you you're going to start with this part. All right, so you're just going to take your finger, sometimes I put a pin here and a pin here if I want it, and this deep, you know, the 1/2 inch. What you're going to do is take your finger here and you're going to move this fabric to here. So you're just going to go like that and make your pleat and pinch that down, and that will give you the starting side for your pleat, okay, for your row of pockets. Now you'll go to the outside, if this is the right side, I'm sorry, not the outside, the left hand side, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take where it is and move it an inch over or 2 inches or however deep you want your pockets when you're doing these for different things. Then you're going to press that and pin it. So what you'll end up is with a series of these, okay, a series of these pleats. Now if you wanted to sew on this pleat, excuse me for coughing, if you wanted to sew on this line before you put it into the bag, that's fine. And then to end it, you're just going to do the left hand side one and leave yourself enough room. So quickly here, just going to do one here, and then we'll do another one here, and just going to get this series of pleats. You can't really see it on that fabric. I'm hoping you can see it better here on the bag that is done. Okay, there you go, you see the pleat. Now when you sew this to the bag, I sewed mine just like you would other pockets by starting at the bottom. So at the right side here on the bottom, I started sewing down the pocket, okay, just all the way across the front. And then I go back, and right between these two dead center, you make a stitching row to attach your pocket to the outside of the front. And that's really all there is to those pleated pockets. It really comes together nice, and then you sew it on like you would normal piece of material to the body of a bag. And again, I'm going to link that tutorial. Now on this side, I decided I didn't want pleated. I wanted a bigger, just a drop-in pocket. So I just took my folded piece, sewed across the top, sewed it down on the bottom of the bag, on the outside of the bag, and then I put some stitching going down here to make the pockets. I wanted them big enough to hold a pattern. Okay, and then the construction of it is just like another bag. And again, it's in that tutorial how to do just a regular drawstring bag, and I gave it some nice big straps. Now I think I could have gotten away with less fabric here at the top to make my drawstring portion. Okay, I've got quite a bit here. I don't know if I can even get it all in shot. I could have gone down a few more inches, but I'm going to use this for yarn or quilts, things that are bulky, afghans, you know, the yarn with afghans, things that are bulky. So I really did want, you know, extra, but I do think my top here could have been a narrower piece, and that would have been fine for my drawstring portion. I made it a different color, just a nice little accent colors. My lining of my bag is this pretty red, the same as the bottom. And then I also, before I sewed my inside lining to my bag, I also added some just drop-in pockets on the inside. So the basic is Witney Sews tutorial with some added things on it. I hope you check out her tutorial on how to make the bag, and go from there. Add some pockets, increase the size. And let me just pull this together and see if I can't get mine to look a little better here in the shot. Here we go. Kind of collapsing on itself because there's nothing in it. I think I need to do a screenshot of it full. So there you have it, my drawstring bag. That's huge. You have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye now.